Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to welcome y'all back to 80 Cooks, and today we are doing a smothered pork chop. Just to let you know from the start, I'm not really going to base things off ingredients on this recipe because what I'm trying to do is show you all how to make a gravy. You can use this with chicken, pork chops, any kind of meat where you're trying to fry something and make a gravy out of. But what I did do with this pork chop, just to let you know, I added some seasoning salt, paprika, pepper, and onion powder to it. Just kept it simple. And I have my grease over here. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the grease. We're gonna batter these pork chops up, fry them, and then we're gonna go ahead and make them smothered. So I appreciate you all for tuning in, and I will check back once I have this done, y'all. Thanks. Okay guys, welcome back. I went ahead and battered my smothered pork chop. The grease is ready. We're gonna go ahead and dump this in there. So we're gonna start with pork chop number 1. Pork chop number 2. And Nico is on the camera today, y'all. He messed up last time by sticking his fingers in front of the camera, so we're gonna test him out today. He's still in training, so we'll see what he does. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and let these fry for a minute. Not a minute, but we're gonna let them fry and brown up a little bit, because a lot of the cooking is gonna get done when you smother it. So I'll say we'll probably let them fry for about maybe, since the size of these pork chops, maybe about 8 minutes on each side. So I will check back once these are done and I have these flipped over and they're probably drained full of grease. And then we'll start the smothered or the gravy process today. Thanks, y'all.
Daddy didn't put my hand
Okay guys, we're back. We went ahead and we finished frying our pork chops. I also drained the grease and I left the drippings into the bottom of the pan. I left a little grease in there so we can fry these onions. So we're gonna go ahead and throw these in. And we just wanna let these brown a little bit, soften up a little bit. And then once they soften up a little bit, some people like adding flour to their roux. I'm not gonna do it because I got enough flour on my batter from my pork chops, and I got enough batter at the bottom, so we're not gonna do that. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, but we're not gonna do it on this one. So we're gonna let these brown up for a little minute, maybe about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna dump water on it. So I will check back in a minute, y'all. Hey guys, we are back, and our onions and our drippings and our grease from the bottom of our fried pork chop is just about done. I'm gonna go ahead and pour about 2 cups of water on this. I think it's about 2 cups. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on this. Maybe not 2 cups, maybe a half a cup right now. You can always go back and add more to it. We're just gonna let this come to a boil, and we're gonna stir it a little bit, and then I'll add my pork chops in it. So I will check back in a minute, y'all. Okay guys, I went ahead and brought my drippings and my onions to a boil. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add my garlic. I added about this is about maybe a teaspoon of garlic. We're gonna go ahead and let it simmer a little more. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our pork chops in, y'all. And then I don't season at this point because I don't know how well seasoned I seasoned the pork chops. So we'll let that go ahead and simmer a little bit, and then I add my seasonings in afterwards. So check back in a minute, y'all. Okay guys, we are back, and I went ahead and I added about a 1/4 stick of margarine into this. And right now, all we want to do is cover this. And I'm probably going to turn the eye down onto medium between low, and just kind of let it slow cook and steam and create like that gravy look to it. So I will probably leave this on there for about 15 minutes and I'll check back in a minute. Okay guys, welcome back. I went ahead and let this boil for a minute. I did have to add a little bit of seasoning salt to it. Like I said, it just depends on how well you season your pork chops when you fry them, and how much seasoning you have at the bottom for the drippings. I'm gonna go ahead and let this boil for about maybe 5 minutes. I'm gonna turn the heat down a little low. I got the consistency that I want. I added a little bit of parsley flakes on top. And we're gonna go ahead and let it boil, and next time you see me, this will be plated. Okay guys, we are back, and I went ahead and plated everything. I cooked a little bit of rice on the side of it. Sorry guys for you vegetable people. We don't have any vegetables with this. But I went ahead and poured a little bit of the gravy on top of the rice. And this is our finished product. I want to appreciate you all and thank you all for tuning in and giving me your time. Please like, share, and subscribe. And peace.